Okay, don't know if this is working, but we'll try. So, weather here in San Francisco, somewhat cloudy, cold, in the 40s, but the sun is out, so it's semi-cloudy. Now, let's get an update on Crimea, what's important with the Russian war. And what's really important is that Chernobyl is now having fighting around it, bombs going off, grenades, that sort of thing. The problem with that is that every time you blow up the ground or a bullet hits something, it spreads nuclear radiation back up into the air, exposing everybody around there. But I guess they're not smart enough to figure that out. Why would you fight around a nuclear power plant? Makes no sense to me. But it's very crowded out again today. We're going to try another place to see if we can find a place to do a video. Alright, the other day I sort of touched on the financial disaster in the making. Global gas pipelines. That's a disaster because alternative energy will make pipelines obsolete. The planned expansion. China leads the way with 56,120 kilometers or 34,871 miles of pipeline. India follows with 18,389 kilometers or 11,426 miles of pipelines. Russia with 13,267 kilometers or 8,244 miles. Australia with 12,798 kilometers or 7,952 miles. The U.S. with 9,295 kilometers or 5,776 miles. Brazil with 8,021 kilometers or 4,984 miles. Total global gas networks planned 70,889 kilometers or 44,048 miles in construction at this time. That's a whopping $485 billion in assets. The U.S. is expected to become the world's leading exporter of natural gas in 2022. Activists have accused the U.S. President Biden of failing to meet his campaign promise by enabling ongoing and future fossil fuel development. Humanity must stop extracting and burning fossil fuels. Global temperatures are 1.12 degrees C above industrial levels 1880 and rising. So there it is, people. We're still dolloping in fossil fuels as high as we ever have been. Nobody has stopped using fossil fuels, and even though there's a lot of alternatives coming online, fossil fuels hasn't died down at all. Not exploration, not development of pipelines or oil at this time. Do you see any end coming? I sure don't. Nobody's ending their practice. They don't want to. There's too much money involved. Oil companies can make a president or break a president, a world leader. They have control. They are part of the deep state. Oops, somebody coming. So this morning was kind of interesting coming here. I had a vicious dog on the left, so I crossed the street. Two vicious dogs on the right. So I had to walk down the middle of the street for a while to get past all the vicious dogs trying to come after me. And the owners can barely keep control. Why are people into these big pit bulls and big Labradors? I've never seen them so big. And they're vicious. They grind your teeth at you and they growl. And so sick of these dog people that think they need these giganticus mean dogs to protect against what? Well, on that note, I guess we'll call it good. I appreciate all the comments in the last videos. Quite a discussion about Russia invasion of Ukraine. We'll be watching and seeing if anything's going to happen with that. Putin's starting to show maybe he's cracking a little bit. He might back down, but that's just of right now. In the future, I don't know. We'll have to find out, won't we? What a terrible time we're in right now. The risk of World War III is very high and isn't getting any lower. We're probably a quarter of a second to midnight for nuclear war. But hopefully cooler heads will prevail, though I kind of doubt it. When do they ever? Alright guys, well, I appreciate you, your ups, the downs, the new subscribers, and until next time.